What's up, men, Romans, and countrymen, and welcome to another video. In today's video, I have some very exciting stuff. So, I've talked previously about my love of fountain pens and how I use them all the time, how they are a big boon to my script writing, and also just help me love writing in general. I really love fountain pens. I love their whole, internal action and the way that they work, and just being able to kind of, do everything yourself. I don't know. There's just something very tactile about them that I really enjoy, and I think they're very beautiful. They feel amazing to write with as well. And so, after I talked about that, I was reached out to, by Penchetta Pen and Knife Co. If you don't know, Penchetta is one of the main distributors at this point of Machine-Wise's products. So like the Sasori and Totori, which I have right here, which I would like to bring up real quick. I'm going to take a quick moment to talk about these two things. First of all, I'm working on the review script for these guys right now, so if you have any thoughts about the Sasori or the Totori, leave them in the comments below. I'm very interested to hear community thoughts on these things. I definitely have my opinions, and we'll probably be releasing a video about them in the near future. But anyways, I love these guys. Very, very cool. And Penchetta is kind of the main distributor now of Machine-Wise's knives, or at least a very large distributor. I don't know if I'd call them the main distributor. But regardless, Penchetta is a very, very cool shop in Arizona, local to where Machine-Wise is actually located. And it is a very cool shop that sells both balisongs and fountain pens, which I think goes kind of hand in hand. Well, fountain pens and just nice pens in general. And those things go hand in hand because, I mean, look at me. I love balisongs and I love fountain pens. Why wouldn't they go hand in hand? They're so fun together. They're both very tactile, very stem toy kind of things to be able to do, both writing with a fountain pen and playing with a balisong. There's this Reddit called r/mechanical head pens, which is for people that are into mechanical keyboards, headphones, and fountain pens. And I think that's hilarious because I'm into mechanical keyboards, headphones, and fountain pens. And so are apparently a lot of other people who have the same sort of brainworms that I do, because they made a whole ass Reddit about it. So for some reason, these kinds of things just go together. I don't know why exactly, but very, very cool. Very thankful for Penchetta for sending this out. If you guys are ever in the Arizona area, definitely go check out Penchetta. They are freaking incredible, and they've put a lot of work into making it possible for you to go there and flip balisongs, and hopefully next year they will actually be putting on their own sort of balisong convention thing. They want to create an event for us where we can come and visit and be, the star of the show and doing our own thing. I think they want to host a balisong flipping competition and stuff like that, trying to make it a little more professional. So that could be a really cool thing to do outside of the scope of Blade Show, because Blade Show is really fun, but Blade Show has never been about balisongs. We just happen to be there, and they allow us to be there, which is great. But having a convention that's actually for balisongs would be utterly incredible. So hopefully that works out. We'll see in the future. But for now, I've been told that this box contains things for me, but I don't know anything past that. I'm very excited. It's just some sort of box related to fountain pen stuff. So let's crack this open and see what they've done. Oh, there's a little bit of tape left over on either side. Fix that real quick. Oh no, some tape. Whatever will I do? All right, I like this paper already. Very cool. Okay. So as we go through this, I wanted to show y'all my fountain pen collection as well, because I have a few. You can see them over here, and I'll go through those in a moment. But for now, or actually, maybe I should go through those first, and then we'll crack into this and see what's going on in there, because there seems like there's some cool stuff in here. Number one is my Lamy Safari. This is a Lamy Safari All-Star, so it's their aluminum version, AL Star. It's standing for aluminum. Love the orange colorway. It has a beautiful orange ink inside of it, as you can see, and it's a shimmer ink, which is cool. So you can actually see inside of here. Here, if I bring the ink back, you can kind of see it there. See that shimmeriness inside of that? That actually gets left on the page when you're writing. And so shimmer inks are just utterly beautiful. I love the way they look. They create this really incredible sheen, which maybe will come up if, yeah, you can kind of see the sheen in the ink itself as I like push it up through the nib right here. But I love it. Unfortunately, these kind of inks are a little like bad for the pen itself. They can be, the little shimmery bits can be kind of detrimental to the health of the pen. But at the same time, I've had this All-Star for literally forever, and it has performed fantastically because I take care of it and I clean it and stuff like that. So that's that guy. I have another All-Star right here. This one has been dried out, unfortunately, so it's kind of fucked. I'm going to have to really clean this guy out. You can see, like, when I twist this thing, it leaves green residue from the ink that was in there in the refill thing. So this is gonna have to be a full job of, you can thankfully completely disassemble this. I'm gonna have to soak it in alcohol and stuff, but this is called a demonstrator. And what's really cool about the demonstrators and why they're some of my favorites is a demonstrator is a just completely clear pen. So you can see the action of what's going on in the pen just completely, like, no holds barred. It's completely clear in every way. So I love demonstrators. Demonstrators are super cool. And you can definitely tell that there is a quality difference between the All-Star and the plastic version. Like this, like just that screwing action that I was doing of screwing it in feels substantially better on the All-Star than it does on the original version. And also the actual like circumference of the cap of the All-Star is thicker in general. So like overall, it's a little bit of a meatier pen. And then I have this pen right here, which is a beautiful pen that was given to me. It's a Waterford. It was given to me by my grandmother a long time ago. And this is a pen that actually has a like screw right there for unscrewing it. So the cap doesn't just pop on and off like it does in the All-Star. You actually have to screw it in and out. This is an awesome little pen. It has nothing in it right now. I need to put another converter onto it. I haven't used it in quite some time because it's mostly a display piece. It has my name engraved onto it, and it has a really cool like jeweling and stuff. And it's a very, very beautiful, nice pen, but it also is a bit of a broader nib size, which is not my preference. I prefer a more fine nib, so I just don't write with this one as much as I could. And then finally, we have this Pilot. This is the Pilot Metropolitan, and this one in specific is the snake variant. I think it's called the Python. So you can see it has this really cool Python pattern in the middle. They released a number of these with different animal patterns, and the Python pattern is a really big one. This one kind of exploded inside of its situation, so I really need to clean this one as well. And I actually am not going to be touching it because there's ink that had exploded like kind of up into it. But this has a converter inside of it and needs some dire love, but I do love this thing. It has a nice fine point nib. Unfortunately, it's not as comfortable to hold as the Lamy Safaris, but it is a very, very nice pen that I do enjoy a lot. And the cap snaps in with a very nice, like satisfying click. So that's great. Okay. So that's my collection. I have a few different inks, but I'm not really going to go into that because that's just like extra nerdy shit that doesn't really matter too much. But let's crack in and see what they've sent me in this really, really thoughtful care package. I am very, very thankful. So, okay, so I see a letter first, so I'm going to, oh my God. Okay, so you can see the letter is incredible. It was penned with a really, really cool, nice pen. And you can actually see, so either the pen is a wider point pen, or is a pen that has a flex nib. And flex nib pens are especially cool because you can control your line weight just by pressing down a little bit, and it causes the nib, which is two pieces of metal next to each other, to kind of flex outwards and create a thicker line. I love flex nib pens. You can also do that with a bolder line pen. It'll write, and because a lot of fountain pens, they have a nib kind of like this, it's flat side to side, but thick up and down. And so as you write, like if you write a circle, at the top, it'll be thinner, and at the sides, it'll be thicker. So you can actually see here on like the O and stuff, like here, it's kind of seems like that's the case. Like on this 3, when he goes here and down, right? Let me get that. On this 3, it goes up at the top and then down and then down. You can see on the downward angle and the across angle, it's much thinner than on the like straight down motion of the pin. So that's probably where that line weight goes. Anyways, howdy, Will. You mentioned a gold nib and using your pin while working. So I have used a vanishing point for almost 30 years and love them. God, I've wanted a vanishing point pen for so long. So what a vanishing point is it's from Pilot, and it is literally a retractable fountain pen. So it has a little, like the nib is all hidden inside of the mechanics of it, and you like click it and it activates, the nib comes out. It's so cool. I've wanted a vanishing point for so long and love them. 14 karat gold nib in a medium on this white and black puppy. I added a variety pack of inks to try. Wait, I'm sorry. Am I spoiling this for myself? I'm sorry. Is he telling me he sent Pilot Cassipa? Okay, so I guess I'll read this afterwards just in case I'm spoiling stuff for myself, but there's no way. That would be insane. Oh, this is so cool. What the heck? Okay. Pilot mixable color, assorted cartridges, 12 cartridges, special formulated ink. That's cool. Also, this really cute, oh my God, this pen stand. Look at this. This is a 3D printed pen stand. Look at that. That's cool. Will's Pen Thoughts notebook. Oh, that's cool. Oh, this is such a cute little notebook. Oh, I love this. Okay, so what pen is this? So this just says Pilot, I don't know how to pronounce that. Pilot Capius Decimo? Fountain pen, white, extra fine. What does that mean? What does any of this mean? Oh my God. Oh my God, it is a vanishing point pen. No way. You did not. Lance. Oh my God. Okay. Oh my God. No way. No way. No way. I was literally just nerding out about this. I would have never. Oh my God. And it's beautiful white too. Oh, I love just this like really nice stiletto black and white. Okay. Oh my God. I can't believe this. This is crazy. Okay. So here's the thingy. Let's see if it works. Oh my God. The nib is straight black too. No way. No way. Oh my God. Okay. Let's read through this before I get, because like that's insane. There's no way. Woo. Yep. Okay. 14 karat gold nib in a medium on this white and black puppy. I added a variety pack of inks to try each little bit. Just make sure to have the metal cap over the cart. Okay. This pen is for you to try. Okay, that makes sense. If you like it, 50% off. Oh my God. Thank you so much. What the Okay, so the reason I was like, because I brought up the vanishing point stuff, because vanishing point pens are relatively expensive. Like this, making a fountain pen do this is difficult, obviously. Also, you might notice the clip is on the wrong side. Like most pins, the clip is on, the side up here on like a retractable pin. It'd be up here and you would put it in, your pocket that way. The reason the pin is on this side is because it's a fountain pin. Fountain pins drip. If you drop a fountain pin accidentally, it'll splatter inside the cap and you're going to have to clean it up and stuff, or you drop it like downwards like this. It'll make a whole mess inside the cap. And thankfully it's normally contained and then you have to like clean it up later and under a different circumstance. But this is different. Having it, oh my God. The reason that it has the piece on this side is because when you put it in your pocket, it's holding it nib up, and so you don't have to worry about, as you're walking, it's like, bouncing it around and causing a bunch of issues that way. Holy cow. Okay, let's keep reading. If you like it, 50% off. If not, I will email a return shipping label. Give it a month if you aren't sure, yes or no. Oh, that's so nice. The stand is something I designed, and we 3D print a few different styles for the shop. I would like to chat about pin reviews, affiliate marketing, and more if you're interested. That's very sweet. If not, then I will just send pens and inks for fun. That's so nice. Well, geez, oh my gosh, I don't know what to say to this. This is, I expected like a cool little, like just some cool ink, maybe. Definitely not a whole freaking vanishing point pen. This is, oh, it's beautiful inside too. Holy moly. Okay, I actually don't know how these work, so this is all new to me. Oh my God. So, okay. So it looks like it has a converter, which is what this little bit is. And a converter is used for sucking up inks into your pen. The reason that is important, and the way that works, so you can see it's literally just a tube with a little piston on it, right? And it sucks up ink into the pen that way, okay? A converter is really cool because otherwise you're using stuff like this, which this is an ink packet, and it has little pre-made inks in it. Very, very cool. I'm definitely going to have to check out some of these colors of inks because they're really, really fun. I think I saw an orange that looked good. Yes. But the way that these work is that you literally take this and, you would take this entire thing, which is the same size as the converter, and you would just shove that into the back of this guy, and it would it has a little thing down there that will pop. You can see there's this seal in there. There's a little thing in there that'll pop that seal and allow me to write with this ink until this ink runs out. Or I can use a converter like this and load it up with my own ink that I already have, which I do have a number of inks that I will be trying in this, as well as this cute little pack of ink. Because that is kind of one of my favorite parts about fountain pens is you can try all sorts of ink. There's tons and tons of different cool inks out there that have, different shading. Like you'll notice with this letter that was sent, certain parts of the writing are like darker and certain parts are lighter. Like in this V, right? There's like a lighter area and then it goes dark up here. It depends, like on U here, the writing is beautiful also. On this U, you can see really nice shading from whatever ink he was using here, this really beautiful purple. I love fountain pens because they're very expressive in that way. Like in the same way that a balisong is, you can express something about yourself very easily with a fountain pen in that same manner. So this is so cool. So essentially, let's just go back. Okay, so this part lines up, that keeps it from twisting, and then it just sits there. And then does it, okay, yeah, okay, so it's on a spring that pushes it back in. So the spring is somewhere in here. So then this cap part is just a piece that moves forward and backwards. So it's a piece that locks forward and then can move backwards afterwards. So the cap is what's actually pushing out the nib. I see. So there's a spring inside here that pushes the nib back in, and then this cap can move forward to lock it and backwards to unlock it, and it's literally just pushing against the back of the converter or whatever cartridge is in there, and that's how that works. Wow, that's cool. I love this little stand too. Like I love, oh, that's so fun. God, wow. Well, thank you so much. I am so excited about this. So, okay, this comes with a few more things. Oh, it comes with a little cover for when you, okay, so I'm assuming when you put the ink card in there, you probably put the little metal cover on it, and that's what allows it to work properly here as I'm like activating the pen back and forth. And yeah, it has, I believe, as you said, a 14 karat gold nib. It's a black nib, so it's coated black, but it is, as far as I'm aware, 14 karat gold, which is just awesome. God, I am utterly blown away. I did not expect something like this. I am almost certainly going to take that 50% off deal. That is so very nice to offer something like that. Wow, I love this. I don't, Like, I wish I could make more fountain pen content. I don't know if our channel would actually do very well because of that. I think balisongs are a little more where my heart lies there. But I don't know, maybe in the future I'll talk about fountain pens a little bit more. But I'm definitely going to be using this guy and seeing how I feel about it. I'm probably going to load it up with some black ink. I have some very nice black ink from Noodlers that I'm probably going to throw in this thing because, like, I don't know, this feels like a nice black ink pen. You know, I could put a color into it, but I just feel like it's a kind of bougie, nice pen. I would either do black ink or blue ink. Blue ink can also be a good, like, professional feeling kind of vibe. And they're doing leaf blowing outside, but that's okay. Man, this is so cool. Well, thank you so much to Penchetta for sending this out. This is incredible. I'm definitely going to enjoy writing with this thing. I guess I could throw in an ink cartridge and just, like, give it a try. What, they gave me blue, black, blue, black. I said I'd go with black, but I'm going to try the blue-black because that just seems... I don't know. As I said, it's a bougie pen. I feel like I've got to use a bougie ink. Let's see if we can write with it real quick and just see how we feel about it. So also, this notebook I have in front of me here is a Rhodia notebook. And the reason I'm using a Rhodia is because it has just such a nice paper for fountain pen ink. That is one of the things you kind of have to deal with when you're into fountain pens, is like the actual ink and the way it flows out of the pen can really, really change from paper to paper. So higher quality papers are preferred when you have a fountain pen. With a normal, ballpoint pen or a roller pen or whatever, that's not nearly as important. But with a pen like this, I actually do not remember which one of these. I think it was this one, is the blue-black. Oh crap, I don't actually know. Is there any difference between these two? Oh lordy, there's not. There's no telling. I don't remember which one is which. Somebody in the comments is going to call me an idiot. I'm going to go with this one. But yeah, God, that's cool. Okay, so it should just be pushing it in, and then, yep, and that locks it in. And then we put this little protector over the back of it, and that just slots in like that. And then it'll probably take it a second to actually get the ink down to the nib. I'm just going to check that a couple times while I try to get that ink to flow. And we'll see. I can already feel, though, the nib is literally currently dry, and it feels already extremely smooth on the page, which is crazy to me. One of the things I love about fountain pens is just the way that they have this really... Ooh, it's working! They have this really, really beautiful, really, really smooth feeling writing experience that is just unmatched by any other type of writing implement. Like, it is just different. So, okay, here is my... Let's do my signature real quick, right? So I've got that for my Lamy Safari with my very pretty ink. And then we have this guy. Oh, it's so cool to be able to do that. Oh my God. Oh, it's so smooth. Holy crap. Holy. Sorry for my language. Don't get mad at me for cursing. Oh, this little dark bluish black ink is really pretty. Oh my God. Oh, it's luxurious. The Lamy Safari is great. I don't have, what he was talking about in there with the gold nib is I'm buying a gold nib for this thing very soon. And I'm so excited for that because it's just such a smooth writing experience. The nib that comes on the Lamy Safari is fine, but it is a little scratchy. Like you can feel it resist a little bit. This, oh my God, this is so luxurious. This is awesome. Oh my gosh. Oh, yeah. Oh, sorry. I'm just making weird noises while I do my little writing tests. Oh, and this is this just got ink in it. Like, normally it takes a minute for something to feel good after you put ink into it for the first time, because it needs to saturate. The way that a fountain pen works, and I can actually show you on the demonstrator, and I can just do that. I was like, I need to grab the cap for it. Wait, no, I don't. You just do that. I can show you on the demonstrator here. Inside of this are little like fins. Okay, so you've got the area back here where the ink stays, and then you've got little fins inside of here. What those are doing is those are holding on to ink like capillary action, okay? Those pull ink from up here down to here. And the reason that those fins exist in the way that they do is they're acting sort of as a buffer, kind of like a capacitor does in an electronic system. So a capacitor holds on to electricity temporarily and then releases that electricity later. And it can do it much faster than like a normal battery or whatever. So you use capacitors when you need a large outflowing of electricity. They're doing a similar thing here. These little capillaries actually hold on to the ink and then deliver it out the end of the pen as the pen is writing. And so they help to kind of create that steady stream of ink that you want when you're writing and creating like a really, really, oh, it's so nice. Oh my God, I cannot believe this. They hold on to the ink and create just this really, really nice experience and make it where you don't like run out of ink as you're writing. And so, yeah, holy crap. Oh, like that just feels, it feels so nice. It feels so nice. That's crazy to me. I love this thing. Oh my God. Okay. Wow, this video kind of went off the rails. I was not expecting this at all, so sorry that this video is a little crazy and weird, and also way longer than I meant it to be, just me rambling about fountain pens, so sorry about that, but I hope you learned something. Thank you so much to Penchetta for sending this out. I really hope that your upcoming balisong event actually goes through and works out extremely well, because it's a thing that the community really, really desperately needs. And if you ever want a fountain pen or just want to look at stuff like that, or want to look at one of the largest selections of butterfly knives in the US in one store that is like specialized for doing specifically that, Penchetta is the place in Arizona. So yeah, in I believe Phoenix, Arizona. Could be wrong about that, but yeah, Penchetta Pen and Knife Co. Oh my God, wow, dude, I am utterly flabbergasted about this. So yeah, I will definitely be utilizing the wonderful offer that was presented to me. This is insane. I'm having a hard time ending the video. I'm so sorry. I just got too excited, and now here I am. Anyways, that's pretty much it for today's video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Yeah, thank you so much to Penchetta for sending this out. Once again, I cannot believe this. So yeah, thank you guys so much, and I'll see y'all later. Peace.